Making a new video. Targeting has been somewhat less intense than it has been of late, but still particularly heavy, more psychological than verbal and all this other stuff. So I'll just play some footage of what they've been doing.
Oh, it's pathetic.
Who's this one?
It's a label.
Okay, so you know, this was coming back from my family. Let me just. Here we are. So hopefully I'll get it in focus because I know this thing doesn't always. This was an ambulance. If you can't see what it is. Unfortunately, this camera is not good at filming through glass and stuff. Take it right back to the beginning because, yeah, there you can just make out the chevrons. So this was an ambulance. They were driving in front of my family's car when we were on the way to see my grandma and granddad. You can just see there, it's an ambulance. I will pause it very quick. Unfortunately, the camera is not picking it up very well. Right, so you know, when we talk about mind control, extended audio is one thing they use. So this is what greeted me waiting for my bus, right? So this blue car pulls up, playing all kinds of music.
You know, they use an ambulance. I mean, I just had one couple down here.
Using ambulances a lot, and they've been using the new technique they've been using, which I haven't really got, but other TIs have. They've started using the fire engine. The fire service have started targeting me now today. Actually, I'll get onto that when I'll get ahead. This was Sunday.
All the way.
When I was coming home.
Police car comes past to the side.
Loads of police cars.
On the way, ambulance.
Yeah, on the way back from my grandma and granddad's, they sent the police car past with a side.
Fire engines.
Fire engines is the new thing they've been using.
You name it.
So now it's ambulances, police and fire engines.
They're being slicker about it, like they're trying to do it in a way where...
Doing it quick and in sections of roads, so it's hard to capture it.
You know, they're still using ambulances and stuff. Just get them on, money.
Yeah, that car just pulls up, you know. Stays in and it's just got it, you know. They like to use the music from the cars to harass me. Something they like to use, especially when I'm sat on the alarm. Be cars going past with music blaring constantly. Something they like to use. So let me just check. Well, I think that's from last time, which was the video last show.
I've got that. Guess who's there?
Yeah, that guy there. Alright, next video.
Oh, it's pathetic motherfuckers start doing the rocker bloke again, this time. Oh.
Yeah, this is something they've been doing, a theme. Cars with the word rocker. Whatever that means.
3R, something like that.
Rocker
so
in various...
rockers, man. You motherfuckers plate should say bitch made, should
various,
say pussies, should say we are cunts.
Various different types, like rocker with an E,
and they brought
rocker with an A.
play as well.
Yeah, they brought 666 play. I've seen all of them, like the recycled bullshit that they do. I have some more videos from today. This is from yesterday.
That's a crippled day. These motherfuckers, man. What makes me laugh is the thing of the shit, right?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers in the park again, yeah? Playing my music, right?
Playing the exact same songs I've been playing
that I've
this year.
played in the past.
Right? And you'll hear these guys.
The same fucking CDs. Playing my motherfucking music.
Same fucking
What I say, man. These motherfuckers I've noticed lately they've been copying our dress as well.
Yeah, they've got one of my
Shit
friends
like
to
that.
do this.
Even more.
I've got a red leather jacket
These
and he gets
motherfuckers,
one, you know what I mean?
They
Something
think
doing.
they're the shit. Like, they think
They just copy your
think
style
they're
as a
better
TI.
than all
I've
of
noticed it, man. They bite your style. It's like, it's sick. It's like they want to be like you, but a better version of you. They're trying to be a better version. Obviously, they can't do that, but that in their eyes, that's what they're trying to do. It's really, really crazy behaviour. Strange behaviour. Like, they copy. And I'm not saying they do this to target you. I think they do this. It's like they try to take your essence.
all they fucking do, man. The parasites, man.
Pride of Sheffield, you can hear in the background.
It's like the parasites.
Shouting, something they've been doing. You'll
Steal your
hear
essence
what they've been
as
doing.
well as trying to destroy you. It's like they're trying to steal your essence of who you are.
It's like, it feels like that. Like they're trying to take who you are and make it theirs. That's what it feels like they're trying to do.
These people, man, they're just so fucking lunatic, man. There's something else, but there's the animalistic side to them.
It's really weird. You can see how dry the grass is. It's been really, really hot here.
You know, it's just... By the way, man,
every day it's been like this hot sun. Sorry, I've got my keys in my hand. I haven't been able to put them in my pocket. I'm not doing that to target. But yeah, it's been very hot. You can see how scorched the grass is. It looks more like it does in France than in the UK.
It's going to get to above 30 next week. Right now in the UK we've had hot weather.
Just like the weather.
Yeah, the fools play my music.
Yeah, I'll show you this. So, all these people, right? Like 20 or 30 people just stood. And that's, my flat is just behind these trees. They're all here, right? They could have gone there, they could have gone here, could have gone where that guy was sat there, could have gone down there. But no, they have to be there, right? You know, noise campaign.
And also, my flat's just to the right, and now they come. You know.
It's the noise campaign.
That is right where my flat is. Basically, the opposite
Pretty much,
side,
more or less.
behind that bush.
Near there.
Is where the flat. They could have gone anywhere. Anywhere here. Anywhere around here. Of course, they had to choose. Right outside.
It does have a decent view, but there's other places.
Well, I'm not tripping because I'm not even going to be there. You know, I'm chilling somewhere else, you know what I mean? I didn't even notice them, to be honest.
I did notice them later. You'll see why. Very weird motherfuckers. I heard them this afternoon and all.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm talking to the NHS again.
Yeah, they had a nurse
coming up here. Just
went out to film and she was gone.
You know, talked up, just giving me this glare.
Nasty.
I don't give a fuck about you motherfuckers, man. The NHS. If you ain't happy about what I'm doing, stop targeting me.
Yeah.
As long as you're targeting me, harassing me, I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep putting you motherfuckers up on YouTube for what you do.
That's what I've got to say.
But they act like they have the meaning. Like, you think you have the right to...
They act like they have ownership over like a
like
pet misbehaving.
Like
that's how they act
I'm doing something
around you sometimes.
You're a fucking paramedic. What are you doing? Parked outside where I am. Just out of me. You know? Like, get a life. This shit is stupid, man.
It's really ridiculous, especially when there's a shortage of ambulances.
Of course, when heat comes out, noise comes out.
Yeah, it brings the
everyone gets noisy.
chav cokeheads out, as I like to call them.
Everyone's driving by in their little cars.
Aforementioned people.
Street parties coming out and shit. Which is cool, but I don't really fuck with that shit no more. Like, partying and shit was never my style anyway. how much. It would have been my style if I had much to party about.
Don't have much to celebrate.
I don't have much to party about.
Not an easy
I'm not
life.
saying
I'm not saying that to. I don't care what anyone thinks saying that. I'm just being honest. There's not been much to celebrate. It's not been easy. Not just with the target in other areas too. Been difficult.
Celebrate right now. It's not bad. Just believe me, man.
I've got a phone call, so bear with me. Hello? You alright? No, I forgot. Bear with me, I'll just go out of the room. No, I didn't. So I'm just in the middle of making a video. Yeah, I had it turned off, that's why. The voicemail doesn't work on this phone. Oh, they had their phone turned off. But they answered it with me, I'll have to ring. Maybe they're only allowed to answer numbers that they've already got. I don't know, but maybe, because they've got my mobile number. Just a guess, I don't know. Said the 7th, I think. Oh, I've got that diary, I'll have a look. I've got the diary here, let me have a look. Just gonna, yeah, 7th. Yeah, they put 2nd, 7th. I don't know actually. It said Monday. I think they've made a mistake because that's about Saturday. 2nd of the 7th, it must have been. Ah, that's where the confusion's coming. Because it's 7th month, isn't it? Yeah, I think I did mention it, but I'll let him know. Ah, okay. I'm gonna have to go because I'm in the middle of making a video, so. No, what? Alright, see. Alright, sorry about that. My mum just phoned up. Alright.
Being not happy. That's bad than I used to feel. I used to feel like shit. I feel like I didn't fuck my head. That's a positive, you know what I mean?
I mean, this is south. I won't go as far to say that's part of the Sion, but always.
The summer's been cool so far, anyway. I mean, it's early days. I'm not going to say it's been a good summer yet, but we'll get that weather-wise and otherwise. So far, it's been an okay summer. You know, nothing terrible has happened.
I'm not trying to tempt fate.
I don't know, man. But yeah, it's like these Perps. They're parasites, you know what I mean? They take. That's what they do, you know what I mean? It's all take. No give, it's all take. Not only do they want to take your life, they want to take who you are and make it their own shit.
You can go fuck themselves.
It's not gonna happen. You can't put it in the thing.
They want to be like you.
Even if you want
Yeah, like they hate you, but they copy you.
You don't.
If you're copying my shit, copying my music, there must be some shit that you like about it. I can't be that piece of shit that like you motherfuckers make me out to be. If you're doing what I do, then you must like it. If that's the fucked up mentality of these fools. Like I said, you know, player hate, government funded player haters is what these people are like. Alright, so this is the noise campaign. Of course, in this program, they will take advantage of any situation in the environment. So to that day there was an England match, and then they just start shouting really loud, England, England, like, well, you'll hear it. That's the same group of people who stood outside the pub.
Probably a noise campaign, you know. Right, so there's like a group of about 10 or 15.
More than that, like 20.
Outside.
Easy, 20,
Could
25
be wrong, but
people.
all the places in the palace used to sit right here. Behind that hedge, you know what I mean?
Piss head, you know what I mean? They got pissed and it sounded like they were fighting later.
Before, I think.
I should have recorded that.
Any situation they can to make as much noise or harass you in any form. So in this instance they're using the fact of, and these are the same people having the same music songs that I listen to.
Perps, you know what I mean?
So
I could get a group, get a gathering of Perps.
To
Twisted, I know.
target you with the noise campaign, and I
mean, just listen to make mine put.
It's the kind of stuff that these people do, or we get other people doing. You know. I've had an okay days, no, it's not bothering me. Yeah.
This is the shit we go through as TIs, yo. This is the bullshit, man. Like I said, extended audio. This is precisely what they're talking about. Just listen to it. I mean, they're just shouting for no reason. They're constantly saying fuck you as well, in other periods. And that thing parked outside my window. Never seen it before. Right, more the same. That's the last video. I do have some more on the memory card from today, but just to give you an idea, you know what I mean? See. There, you see that shit? You know, that's the, like I said, you hear him say fuck off? Subliminal insults, you know what I mean? But it's not directed directly at me, but so I'll hear it. I want to hear what that motherfucker said, isn't it? Give me a minute here. That way you can study what, because I couldn't hear what he said, but sometimes on the microphone you can hear it. Just turn this right down. Sounded like he said, I'll shoot you in the head, or some shit like that. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he said. I can't really make it out, but these people, it's not the first time they tried to subliminally send me threats like that. You know, but yeah, I'm not scared of you. I'm shooting in the air. I don't know if it's just I'll shoot you in the head or I'll shoot you in the air.
Yeah, man, I mean, lately, that's been a theme.
Pathetic. It's like, what? Am I supposed to be scared? You're the ones who are scared if it takes 20 people to make you feel safe to be saying this kind of shit. I mean, I don't care. You're not saying it to my face, so that just proves who's who and who's real and who's not. You fools were fighting with each other. Anyway, I could hear you. These motherfuckers basically fighting each other, shouting each other later on in the night. They're idiots. But this is the mentality of these retards. Fucking junkies and pissheads, you know what I mean?
Teenagers to target me, so they got like a group of teenagers in the park. So this is just listen, man. I mean,
Fucking faggots, man.
and they probably tell these motherfuckers to do this shit, you know what I mean?
I'm sure they do. Just a bunch. Just give you an idea of the scumbags we're dealing with. Just listen to these faggots. And you get a picture of the scumbags we have to deal with. You can just picture the ugly, sweaty, weed-smelling, alcohol-smelling, fishy, clothes-smelling scumbags. You know what I mean? All lies. Subliminal message as well. It sounded like he said run away. If you listen closely, it sounds like he's saying run away. Listen. Oh, let me rewind it to here. It's somewhere here. If you're saying run away, but it sounds like run away as well.
Yeah, you know, it's always campy.
Yeah, so that's the bullshit they did on Sunday afternoon. Well, Sunday night as well. They were there till about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock making that racket. Right, let me just get the card and I'll show you what they have been doing today. You know, it's all psychological terrorism and intimidation. So, what, am I supposed to be scared of these people? I ain't scared of them. It didn't stop me going out today. And they're trying to send their little threats, you know. Like a car drives past with the lyrics, something like, I'm scarred but I'm coming back. It's like, bitch please, you know what I mean? You motherfuckers ain't got no guts. That's why you gotta come 20 deep outside to make this racket, you know what I mean? Callous scumbags, you know what I mean? Of course, they ain't saying it to your face, because if you act out, then you look like the crazy one. You know what I mean? It's for that reason as well. But you know, as a TI, when they're saying that shit, it's directed at you. You know what I mean? Okay, let me try and find where that's the ambulance. But there's no point showing you that. It doesn't really show you anything else that you know. So.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the aforementioned twats. Right, so this is the street view. Let me just check to see if there's any. I don't think there's anything before that. Yeah, that's the one I just played. Alright. So this is the street theatre they did, coming back. You know, I was coming to today when I had to go to the job centre. Man, did they target me. So I went to the bus stop, and there's this guy, this black guy with like a red shirt, and he's just looking at me. So I'm like, is this guy perp? Maybe he is, maybe not. Then he just comes over. He's like, can I sit down? You know, I'm like, yeah, sure. You know, and then he sits down, stands up, kept looking at his watch, you know, because that's something they've been doing to me. He was constantly looking at his watch. He must have looked at it about 5 or 6 times when he was sat next. Then he just stands up, goes back around the corner, and then comes back again. It's like weird shit like that. And on top of that, they're flying a Cessna plane over my head, so I just flag it off, you know what I mean? And I could tell it pissed them off because I heard the engine pitch up. They could see me flagging it off. I do that all the time to these little Cessnas that fly over. So I get on the bus, and then as soon as it gets to the junction, fire engine, you know? Go down to get on the main road, fire engine, police, fire engine. I think it was police, or it was a paramedic, either a paramedic. But, you know, they've been using the fire engines, the fire service, to target me. So, you know, that's the kind of shit they've been up to. So this is what I was greeted by.
I know I usually come to the shop.
Coming from the job centre. You know how they like to set up these little skits? Perp on a film.
Doubt it.
So this was here with the lights on. I'm like, why do you need the lights on? You know, because you're parked up. Why do you need the lights on? You know, it's the target. So this guy's just stood here. He knows I was trying to hide his face. She's looks uncomfortable. Yeah, I can tell why. Cause she's a perp. She's got one of those little badge things. But she's trying to look away. Now that's something they've been doing to me a lot as well. Looking in their bags. I know they do that to Nigel as well, but they've started doing that to me too. So this guy looks uncomfortable, like trying to look away. And I actually think I managed to film inside. Actually, maybe I don't know. Inside there was just some woman just sat there.
I'm surprised.
It's the target, you know. I don't know if look at his house. Didn't notice that. Here she comes. Got like a little smirk on her face. Oh no, she's on her phone. I thought she did a hand signal. It's a perp. Not only that, she's got that kind of... They were getting my friend to do this. I saw a friend the other day. Got a little grin. I think she's got like a little smirk on her face. Personally. Same with that guy.
Yeah, I mean...
I think it's funny. I think they're funny. I think they're funny. They're the ones that they're making me laugh today.
Go past on the way to the job centre. 3 or 4 cars go past. So they're definitely trying to...
I got lucky as well.
I mean, what they're trying to do...
I managed to catch...
You know, basically trying to stop me wanting to go to the job centre. That's what they're trying to do.
I used to be in college.
I think they're trying to play mind games. See, so the last today, and
18 to 20.
usually it's a blow.
We were there.
This last one ridiculously hot, you know what I mean?
So I go in here. Now I want you to see this. I hope it caught it. So as soon as I go in here, the security guard will come around the corner. There he goes. As soon as I come in, right, security guard, comes around the corner and he does a back turn. I guess because he knew I was filming. Like, he knew I was filming, right? So he backs off.
carrot on speaking, but I'm not.
Always get mobbed by the security guards for every store. Every single
doesn't
one.
affect me.
They always do.
I'm not with it. That's how it is.
Yeah, they were targeting me with this very attractive looking job centre person I had to see for the first time, and they do that stuff sometimes. They'll get a stunning, attractive woman or ugly one. It's a film. I don't pay attention to it. It's like a subliminal message saying you're not going to get a woman or whatever. I don't care. Past all that shit. Okay, this guy here, he's a perp. I see him a lot in my area, or at least I used to. Hopefully I caught him. He did well to hide his face. So just this guy looks a bit like you'd imagine. He quick ducks down to hide his face. Okay, he's a I recognise him. Now I want you to see this here. She looks very mind controlled. I'm glad I caught this, because this is how they send a subliminal message. Just looking at it. You are, I'll show you. You are in a, look at her face, she looks like mind control. But it looked like, it said something like, I said what it said. Something like, are you in a, no, look at that. Just doing that closed lip shit. You know, are you in a film or in reality? It said something like, yeah, that's what it said. Are you in a film or in reality? So, you know, this is the stuff they do. Another aspect of mind control, make a person reassess their central aspect of self. I have to thank Nigel for playing this, you know, because this is a perfect example of that. So this is a subliminal message. Reassess the person's central aspect of self. They want me to feel like this isn't real. That it's some kind of film or movie or like the Matrix, but I know it's real. It's a psyops.
See that massive shirt that says, are you in a film or are you in reality? You know what I mean? So,
are you in a film?
These programs are designed to...
Subliminal messages.
People are targeted by these programs. They're designed to basically make you question your reality.
Which is what they try to do. Make a person reassess the central aspect of self. This guy, oh I got you. This guy here, he's a perp, right? He's the guy I'm talking about from my college. He's a perp. I got your ass. I got your ass on camera. There's no escape. I got lucky. I keep seeing this guy, right? I keep seeing him. He's on my bus all the time. His ass. They know I come in here because I usually come in here after, you know, after going the job somewhere. So, yeah, this guy here, he used to work in my college. He's a perp, you know. He's gang stalker. I can't remember his name, but he's a gang stalker. We'll get his ass again. So there he goes. I didn't see him, he left quick, right? I didn't see him in any of the checkouts. I wasn't in this store that long. He must have quick gone out, you know. Brilliant footage. Perfectly illustrates how they target you.
I come round here, right, and I think they knew I was going to come here. B2K, all that shit.
Yeah, they know I was coming. They study your habits as well, so they know
what I'm going to
go
go
to a shop usually.
They're going to target me.
Yeah, that guy
in the shop
comes out of the
I was thinking of
I'm
coming
glad I
here,
got his ass because he's been targeting me for a while.
On the way, so I guess they thought, okay, we'll target him with the same people. Well, that guy with the long hair.
People made me laugh, man. They think this shit's sweet, but then when they get on the camera, then their face changes and like, oh shit, you know what I mean? They don't like that shit.
Well, they got that, man, because I'm trying to get these calls, actually.
Trying to get them on camera. That guy and that other guy, those are two guys actually I wanted to get on camera for a while. They're very elusive. Like the rat face bitch, she's very elusive. Hard to capture.
made me question my reality. It made me feel
Now
like
that girl's t-shirt. I mean, look how mind controlled she looked. She looked like she was in a
I
trance.
know if I feel more
Wouldn't be surprised if she
grounded
was.
in that
Probably
state.
mind controlled her to put that on and come
I used to
over.
go around kind of
Yeah.
like a daydream.
She just looked like she
I
was in
believe
a
it
trance.
was,
That's what she looked like.
to do with drugs and shit like that. But yeah, that
Yeah, I used to feel like that. Again, it's, they want you to be depersonalised and feel like you're in a dream. In the winter, I was very much like that. I was very depersonalised. This summer, I don't know why, but I feel a lot better. Maybe because I've been getting more sleep.
these people
I've been feeling much better than
from
I did in the
your
winter.
college, from your old school, they'll get them to contact you again. Like this last,
Yeah, they'll contact people you've known in college
this last one, she's trying to.
to target.
Basically, what she's trying to do is sell these dogs, and she
Yeah,
wants
this
me
is
to
my
look after
friend,
the
yeah.
dog, which I can't do because dog.
My friend, she came over yesterday for a barbecue, and she was acting very strange, like not herself. I'm like, are you okay? She starts coming out with this weird shit. I'm just gonna get my tea because I've been out on the allotment. It's late. You're not meant to have tea late, but I've been enjoying some. She comes over and she's acting strange. I can tell when we got her acting disrespectful. She didn't say thank you for any of the food or anything like that. I didn't. She didn't have to pay for any of the food, right? And she just comes here, and then she starts coming out with this stuff like round one, James, round one, and she starts being disrespectful and kind of. Yeah, that's what she did. I forgot this. She sat on my lap, and. This is something, you know how they use trigger words and that tie into what other perps have done? A while ago, I saw this friend, and he's become a perp, if he wasn't already. And we were in these woods and having a barbecue with my other friend, and basically, he had his phone on playing music. So I said, can you turn that down, mate? It's alright. I didn't say it nastily. And he just ignored me, so I said, mate, is it alright if you turn your phone down? Because, people don't hear us. He's like, what's the magic word? I was like, what? Man, just turn your phone down, please. I was like, thank you. It was like, thank you. It's like, this is the petty shit these motherfuckers do, man. It's like, I didn't say it nastily. You don't need to be funny with me just because I forgot to say please. But they try to make you feel like you're subservient to them, like, it's a privilege for you to ask them stuff. Listen, you're not going to make me feel less than you. You know what I mean? You're less than me for doing this shit, okay? I'm superior to you perps, man. I'm a free human being. What are you? You're just funny style fronting motherfuckers, man. Sorry about the noise, I'm just scraping up this food here. You're a bunch of funny style motherfuckers acting like you're fucking badass. Gangster, whatever. I mean, come on, man, what's that shit about? I was saying that shit outside my flat, man. What's that about? Fucking arse vibes. Yeah, but this is the shit these motherfuckers do, man. They're all full of shit, man. But it's like this girl, she sat on my lap, and I was like, oh, it's alright if you stand up now, I just gotta get something. She does the same shit this guy did. She's like, sorry, what? She was like this, sorry, what? I was like, is it alright if you stand up, please? No, I didn't say please. It's alright if you just stand up, because I need to go. And she's like, what's the magic word? It's like, what? I was like this with her. I was like, what? What are you talking about? And she says, what's the magic word? Say it. I'm like, nah, I'm not saying it. Can you get off me, please? I want to stand up. And then I start pushing her off. She's like, don't push me. Don't do that. I was like, well, can you stand up off me, please? I need to get up. I was like, I'm not a damn seat. And then she won't move, so I just lifted her off. And then she looked pissed off. It's like, this is how, she was just being very antagonistic. Very antagonistic. And disrespectful. And just coming out with this weird shit. After that, she says, round one. I was like, look, you came for a barbecue, we didn't come here to fight. You know what I'm saying? One, we're not even going out. Again, I won't front, I kissed this girl a few times. before I realised what she was doing. But that's long gone. You know what I'm saying? We're never gonna have a relationship and nothing because of what she's done, because of the targeting and shit. But what's fucking can opener? I've lost fucking can opener. Sorry, I'm in the middle of doing my tea as well, man. Fucking can opener. Yeah, she does that, and basically it's just gone. I wouldn't be surprised if this is something they've done. They've been gaslighting again. Pretty certain of that. Because I'm sure the fucking thing is here, man. But anyway, she does that, and then she's just acting very strange. She's just acting very weird, and it reminded me of how she was acting in the winter when she was pissing me off and being disrespectful and shit. And I kind of checked on it, and then she kind of stopped doing it. But it's like with these perps, what they'll do is they'll act cool with you, and then they'll gradually try to do it again. You know what I mean? They'll try to act like they can do it again. But I'm not having that shit. I ain't texted this bitch since. You know what I mean? And I'll call her a bitch because she was being a bitch. I haven't texted her since. I've got it. It's like, you get what you put in. If you're gonna fuck with me and play games and try to be disrespectful, listen, and not only that, when I arranged to have a barbecue with you for free, I didn't ask you to get no food, the barbecue or any shit like that. It's just trick-like behaviour. Just that's that bullshit. And she's just trying to play games like that. You motherfuckers ain't, you know, you ain't right in the head, man. You're using these fools to do this shit. Well, of course, you know, it's cows. Driving in the car. They want to say stuff indirectly that they dare say to your face. You know? They want to say that bullshit. Chum motherfuckers. I'm sick of these fools, but I'll continue playing the video. But yeah, that's basically what happened. She was just being very antagonistic. And for no reason, I was fine with it.
Not allowed in my flat.
Pissed me off.
And if I
I've had that all my life then. Motherfuckers,
obviously, you know,
you're nice with them and then they try to play you like that.
gonna get kicked out of flat. So I'm like, I can't do it,
Yeah.
Flat.
Maybe it's because of that. Maybe because I can't look after dogs in these flats. If I do, I risk getting thrown out. And she was insisting that I look after these dogs because she wants to breed some dogs to get some money. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. So maybe it's because of that. But she was like coming out with some shit like, oh, you can just get a new house. What? So I can just get a new house like that? It doesn't work like that, you know. If I lose the fucking flat. But, you know, it's a sly way of them trying to coerce you to be homeless. But I see what they're trying to do. I know what they're trying to do. I'm not going to do some dumb shit like that. Alright?
She's like, go on, it doesn't matter, you can get a flat near me. It's like, I can't just get a flat like that. I'm like, you try to explain, I'm trying to explain to you. You know, I can't just get a flat like that.
Don't be a fool.
She's just still, you know, wanting me to basically, you know, look after dogs. I'm not going to do that. But I know
They tried to also use this last to almost like be my handler. I felt like just trying to, in the winter, it felt like they were trying to get her to control me, but it's nah.
That they're going to try and use. I know she's been used first
Not
time.
happening.
She's been on that, calm on that front, but now she started acting strange again. I can pick up on it.
She started acting bizarre.
Yeah. And she starts acting strange. And she's
The other
coming out
word
with shit like,
and also
round
I'm not surprised because yeah, she's been in touch with police, like not over anything to do with me or anyone I know, but something to do with her family, and she's in touch with the police, so it's almost not a surprise that all of a sudden she's acting weird after visiting the police, because that happened with another one of my friends who got arrested. He saw the police and he started acting weird. So they probably told her to do this. I will not be surprised. Because I pick up on this shit. These perps try to play me off like I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I scan like a fucking AWACS radar. I pick up on everything you do and I remember it. And I pick up on the patterns. Very, very... You can do it sometimes, but very hard to get anything past me.
I'm about to for a barbecue and she's coming out with this. It's like it's not fry, it's a barbecue. It's a subliminal message, you know. And she has a shirt that says Cinderella.
Yeah.
So what, that's supposed to be her for the start, you know what I mean? It's subliminal messages. That's the kind of stuff they do.
So that's genuine.
Always sending subliminal messages. Non-verbal or verbal, psychological subliminal messages that they're trying to send.
Yeah, it's like there's no way I'm being her Prince Charlie.
I'm not. I know the tactics. I do my research.
Also noticed she dressed up very, I felt, not dirtily, but she dressed up like she made an effort to dress up. So as soon as I seen her dressed up like that, I thought, what? What's going on? You know what I mean? She doesn't usually dress like that. But I'm tired of all the games, man. Past all that shit.
I'll do a quick recording.
So to finish this off, what they've been doing today, because I've been on the allotment, is they've been taking it in shifts. Like most of the people on these allotments are perps, believe it or not. So what they've been doing, because they can't stay there all day, because I've been there most of the day, they've been leaving. As soon as they leave, like 2 minutes later, almost, sometimes it's been instantly, like they've gone in and then gone out. As soon as they leave, yeah, I'll hear the gate go, and then someone else will come in. So they've been taking it in shifts, right, to spy on me, taking it in shifts. And also my neighbours, Fred and Joyce, they've started doing the same time exit entry. Coming back from the allotment this afternoon, and actually this morning she did it as well. Coming up the steps and Joyce is there. Coming back from the allotment and she's there again. Go to the garage, get something, come back. Fred's coming down the steps. So they're doing the same time exit entry again. You know, they stop, like I said, you know, they'll stop once you expose it and then they'll start doing it again.
As soon as I get here. To the top girl. Yeah.
Like literally the moment, because I have my phone on me, so they synchronised it. Literally the moment I get there, I hear the clink clink of the gate. You know, like when that old man came down with the red jacket? I haven't seen him in a long time. But maybe he passed away or got ill or something like that. This is the 666 hour plate. 666 number they like to use.
That's how often it happens.
No, it happens all the time. Literally every time today, apart from a couple of occasions, when someone leaves, someone came at the same time. And shifts. They're working in shifts. Someone will spy on me for a bit, and then another one will, when they get too hot or tired out, they'll leave. The 666 hour guy. There he is. Those that are new to the channel, he's called that because he has a, or had, I think he's got a new vehicle. He had a vehicle that had a number plate that said 666 owl. And there are two things they've been targeting me with. The number 666 and the word owl. do them a lot.
There'll be no one here, right? And then as soon as I get here,
Literally, as well as that, literally there'll be no one there. If I have my phone, if I don't have my phone, there'll be a delay of maybe an hour at the best, 40 minutes. If I have my phone, as soon as I get there, yeah,
man, today
someone will
really
turn up without a fail. You can guarantee it on the dot. Someone will turn up.
fire service.
If there's no one there, someone will turn up.
Seems like this smuggle thing
It's crazy. Because to be dealing with not mentally stable people to do this.
house. He turned up this morning as soon as I
Treat you
got
like
here.
you fucking celebrities or something. It's crazy.
Like, that was it. The motherfucker here was here. He left and that guy turned up.
The
He
RTX,
left and someone else turned up.
when you go
But
to
they're
the
taking
Perps,
multiple shifts.
or people that are targets, they do this crazy stuff. They treat you like
Taking multiple shifts.
Start being lazy.
Grab these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Fucking motherfuckers, man. That's all I'll say to you. Fucking motherfuckers. Kiss my ass. But yeah, on a serious note, I mean, that shows how they're doing what they're doing. How they're targeting, the methods they're using. And all the other wonderful things that they do. But yeah, that's in a nutshell is what they've been doing the last couple of days. I'm so glad that I caught that guy on camera in college. Sorry if you get hearing noise, I'm just looking in my computer, I'm trying to find it. But yeah, basically, you know, that's the kind of stuff they'll do. They'll treat you like you're a celebrity. It's almost like you're a celebrity. Oh, what am I doing? I'm doing the wrong thing. Oh God. Oh, I'm not thinking right. There we go. No. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Can't plug it in. Sorry, guys. Alright. But yeah, I want to say as well, my short-term memory has been very bad. Recently, I'm struggling to remember people, struggling to remember things. This is a side effect of microwave weapon use, by the way. So, I thought I'd put that out there. But yeah, this is what they've been doing.